Welcome to Cam Zone. Cam Zone, Cameron Zone. This is Cameron's freaking zone. Sometimes he acts wild and crazy, and he's always way too loud. But you're just gonna have to deal with it, cause you're in Cameron Zone.
Okay, in today's video of Cam Zone, we're going to be showing you how to make a paper dart. And this video is mainly for students at my school that like to throw paper darts in the ceiling. So you can get in trouble for it if you do it in the hallway or the cafeteria or anywhere, but Mr. King allows you to do it in one room, like his room, and only in one spot of the room, and only when you're allowed, when he says you're allowed to. So, and he doesn't want you to do it if you're not going to decorate them. The whole reason of that is so at the end of the year there'll be like 1 million of them up there in one spot of the room, and it'll look so colorful. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a paper dart. First, you decorate the whole thing. So I'm going to decorate it real quick. Okay, I finished decorating mine, and obviously I did subscribe to Cam Zone, but I would recommend trying to put something on both sides. So now I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so I just did something really quick on the other side. So now I'm going to show you the process of how to make it. It's kind of simple. So what I would prefer paper clip, but sometimes you don't have a paper clip. So you just unfold it and make it straight, kinda, and then, but Mr. King prefers to use staples. So like if you don't have anything that will get it into the ceiling, he'll tell you to take a staple from him, which I prefer to use paper clips if I can. Just, I don't know, there's something about them that just, because they're longer, like you can split this into fourths and make 4 paper airplanes out of 1 paper clip. So first you want to fold it in half, kind of like making a paper airplane. First you fold it in half, and you unfold it, and then you just do the first step of making a paper airplane, which is folding this half, and then you just fold this and make a nice point too, because that's where the paper clip or the staple is gonna come in at. And then you just take this and fold like that, and then you make sure your ends are, like your nose is lined up nice. So that's technically the next step of making a paper airplane. Then you just do the same thing for the other side. Now this is how I make it. I'm sure there's other ways, but this is the way I prefer. That looks cool though. That freaking Cam Zone song. So like the green nose and then the red wing looking things, but unfortunately you won't be able to see that because we're gonna have it folded like that. Subscribe to Cam Zone. Doesn't that look really cool? It kind of does. So then you try and crease this as hard as you can. So the next step to make a paper airplane would be to go like that and make wings. But what you're going to want to do is just, instead of folding just one, fold both the wings. Don't matter which side you do this. I'm going to do it on this side. So you fold the wings, both of them, down, like so. Then you crease, and then that would be your dart. And then, next step would be to unfold it a little bit. Like, just unfold it so you can see, like, right here. So, 1 second, I'll do the paper clip. Okay, so now you take your paper clip. So, cut it about, so like, you see how long this is? Okay, so you see how long this is? About the size of my hand. You're gonna want, like, the size of your fingernail, or just, like, I'll show you. About this much from there on. You're gonna want about there. Now, I noticed scissors can't really cut this too well. So if that doesn't work, just bend it at a really sharp angle until it just breaks, which is what I just did. And then what we do, so we go all the way to the middle, and we put in like that. And then we want to leave a little bit of the end of the paper clip or the staple sticking out like that. So not much, like not even much. Here, I'll show you. It's like 1/4 of an inch out from the nose, like from where the paper is. So right here is where it ends. So what you want to do now is fold it, like fold it back, but keep that paper clip right lodged in there. If it comes out, just redo the unfolding step. It might take you a couple times to get it. Oh my. So you pretty much just go yeet. I forget how I folded it. Wait, so like that, and then like that. So then you have your paper clip sticking out a little bit, like that, in your plane. Now, how do you ask, how is that going to help me get it stuck in the ceiling? Well, it's metal, and it's real, like it's like a little bit of a point at the end. So that'll help it stick into the ceiling. So then what we want to do, now you might ask, how is that paper clip going to stay in there? Or the staple, see it just fell out. So just slide it right back in there. So here's the step that we have missed, and this is like an important one. So what we have to do is take a piece of tape and then like fit that in there the best we want it, and then we wrap it around there, and then you just keep wrapping and keep it nice and tight in there, and then you can test it by putting your finger on it and applying pressure to see if it moves in. And you don't want that to really move in. See, it just moved in a little bit. So if it does, just pull it back out. Don't pull too hard, because then it'll come out.
Would you like a turd sandwich?
'Cause Bill Nye, you're Min's a guy. So if it is moving, just simply put more tape onto it. You don't want to put too much where it's not gonna like where the metal isn't sticking out anymore. You just want it around there. Then you notice that this end is nice and tight, and then you look at this, it's like all unfolded. So then what you want to do, take a big enough piece of tape, put it on one side, and then apply a lot of force before you tape around it, or else it'll be loose. So you apply a lot of force, and then you just pull, and then you wrap it around like so. And I'd recommend getting it all the way around, as I just did. So now, if it's a really long dart, you can put one in the middle too. You can put as much tape on it as you want. I'd recommend not too much tape, but it depends. So right there's my paper dart for at school. Stick in the ceiling. So yeah, I'll tell you guys maybe in the next video if this actually works, which it should, because I have 3 in the ceiling right now, and there's probably like 10 of them, so 3 out of 10 are mine. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you can. I'm trying to figure that out still. It's like some of the videos you can't comment on. I'm trying to fix it. So comment, share, like, subscribe. And if you really want to do this at school and you go to my school, don't do it in the hallway, because then you'll get it banned from Mr. King. Mr. King says you do it in the hallway and get caught, and you say, well, Mr. King lets us do it in his classroom, then he automatically just takes them all down and bans it. So don't do it in the hallways, please, or the other classrooms, and don't make them in other classrooms. Just do it in Mr. King's room. Subscribe. See ya. Hope you liked the video.